Okay, watch where I'm at. So I want to make sure I'm coming up with the jaw center. Almost. One more nip. And there we go. Make sure it's all open. And now, whoop. What? Now I keep the skulls on these. I still got skulls from a few years ago. And I don't know how much pulling I'm going to get done. But just start anywhere. Grab something. Just watch what you're cutting into. Nice and gentle, just to get it open. Very fatty animal. If you can, it's very cartilagey too. Not as bad as a big bad otter, but it's bad. It's bad. It's a messy ordeal. So anyway, these beaver knives. This is why you like the round end, because you're less likely to cut into the soft spots. And they're, like I say, their belly and sides is very, very soft. I've never skinned a beaver on a table like this. I've always hung them. And I don't know if this is going to be the better way, but I'm going to find out. And just watch if you're cutting into the hide. You can use the back of the knife just to, you know, see where everything is. Pull, taut, gentle. Don't cut into the hide or the pelt. And you just cut out that fat there, nice and gentle. There you go. It's just, yeah, that's what you like to see, nice and quick. And getting to the legs, you're gonna have a real nightmare around the legs usually. Oh, there's a caster. Be very careful right here. That's the money. Leave a bit of a film on the casters. Don't cut them right out, because you can see the caster right here is starting. There's 4 of them, right? And when you dry them, there's a method to dry them, and I'll show you that method. I can open them up a little bit more. Again, you can see how quick they, very light touch with the knife. Usually just all it takes just to get it going. Let the weight work against them. Very stringy. See, I'm on the inside of the leg there now. Get him a little bit opened up. Oh, my back. You get stiff doing this. You get really, ooh, blood. All that blood. You're going to get some blood on there. There's not much you can do about that. Yeah, it's just the blood stains, right? So when you're done with the pelt, make sure you kind of give it a go over. Mind you, they're going to dye it, and they're going to do all kinds of stuff at the fur trade, but it's just that presentation that, you know, gets you a little extra if you don't wreck it. Probably would have been better if I would have let the beaver freeze last night and then go at him today after he thawed out, just to kind of dry up the blood on the inside a bit. But it takes a long time to thaw out a beaver this size. If they freeze solid right through, you could be looking at a couple of days just to thaw them out. And it's a lot easier to work on them when they're thawed. Now, the belly sides of the pelt are the most tender, so just be careful when you're working with it. And get them open. Once you get them open, life starts getting good for you. Except for I want to keep the blood off the pelt. Maybe next time I'll just leave the tail right on. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I mean, it's not that bad, but I've seen people do it really fast. Because I don't have a method of washing them, so other than the snow. The nice thing is the snow cleans them really well. So just as long as you don't let the blood dry, keep it kind of moist. But then again, I don't want, I want to keep the pelt, the hair dry, so it'd be quicker to get them on the board in a night or two. So skin them today. Maybe I get lucky and tomorrow I'll get them completely fleshed and on a board. If not, at least I get them fleshed tomorrow. I'm just going to get this guy opened up. There we go. Man, that light is fading fast. Oh, I could already see the bruise where the conibear hit. You see some guys, they'll skin these guys in like a couple of minutes. Very impressive. But this being the first one that I've had in years, I'm just going to go easy at it. I really don't want to open up that gut if I can help it. So if it takes me 20 minutes, half an hour, that's fine. As long as it'll take me like 2 hours. It's nice and mild right now. It just got really mild. It was cold today, but it got mild, so I got lucky. I don't mind working out in the mild. But there you go. Oh, wow, that's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood. Yeah. That's one advantage about hanging them, I guess. I must have hit it. Yeah, I hit an arrow. Oh, that's where the trap broke him. That's what happened there. I gotta grab a blanket because that's gonna be a gusher. Yeah, that's how powerful those 330 Belials are. Let that cauterize a bit. Maybe I'll start on the other side. So I just don't want to get it all over the pelt, you know what I mean? So your hands, wipe the table. You're gonna get some. I mean, that's just gonna happen. But now the leg, you could kind of start pushing in on the leg, just because it's hard to tell where you are on the leg. That's what takes the time, is just figuring out where the pelt begins and where the leg begins. But if you can push the leg through, just kind of feel around it. Use your fingers if you have to. Push through the. It is kind of slimy, so it's kind of hard to see sometimes. But we're just gonna go like that, right on the meat. Definitely a few meals here, that's for sure. But there's not as much to them as you would think. You would think there's a lot of meat here, but it's mostly all like blubber cage, rib cage, right? Okay, so keep going on that. This is why I didn't want the light to fade too much too quick. Oh boy, I want to see where I'm at. The legs, the rear legs are the hardest to get around, I find. But it is going fairly well with on the table like this. I've never tried this method. I've always hung them. By like the center of the beaver tail, and it, you know, it's going to go from like a little bit dark to like crazy dark in a few seconds here. Like I'll get as much as I can. There's not much light in the woodshed. That's a lot of blood. That is a lot of blood. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay, I want to get around this leg a little more. Okay, I got to do something about that blood. Just gotta. That is a big pool of blood. This is a big animal, so. I mean, if you think about it, I'm 170. Was it 176 pounds or whatever I'm at, and this guy's 62. You know what I mean? Like it's that's pretty heavy. Most kids aren't this heavy. You know what I mean? All right, there you go. Let's get this. Love the beaver skinning knife. Now to flip them. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open the other side and then I'll flip them. Or see, what I've seen people that just keep going right around. But we'll see. Oh my God, it's getting dark. I can't see what I'm doing. Again, don't want to cut into anything anything messy. So hopefully the camera angle's good, but yeah. Whenever I don't get filmed on this, on the next one, I'll continue off where, yeah, that's about all I can do is just continue on where the last one was. So anyway, I'm just gonna pause it here because my dad's home. Talk to him for a little bit, and I know he's getting all that on camera. Don't hit that. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna go turn on this light here. Don't think it'll do any good, but it might help. Lacey thinks she's going to get a treat. I said Lacey thinks she's going to get a treat. Yeah. Get your big fat face out of here.